Good morning, everyone. It is a Monday. This is the first Monday I've done this stream. And boy, it was hard waking up today. I tell you, I oh, I just am like, "Ah, Monday. And oh boy, when you see the memes today, they're exactly how I feel. I mean, I even forgot to turn my headsets on. We're getting ready to go into the stream, and I'm going, wait a minute, I don't hear anything. Ah, and so I turned them on, um, so I could hear whatever's going on. So I thank you all. There's nobody here yet to thank for coming. So thank you, thank you all in the future for watching this stream for me. Let me first off, as I always do, let me like myself on YouTube, and then I'm going to share it on Twitter, and hopefully some people will be waking up and stopping over. Let me make sure I do my correct grammar. We I am live! Exclamation point, space, and then we're going to post that we are live. And so that's been done. And so we'll just kind of hang out here a little bit and I will just talk. This weekend was like crazy busy. We went and saw two movies. We saw uh, uh, Five Nights at Freddy. Oh, wait, somebody showed up. Yay! I thought I'd be talking to myself, but I'm so happy we have Lisa here with us today. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning. Yes, grab your cup of coffee, take a little breather, and we'll just sit around and chat a little bit. And of course, we have Dad Man Walking saying good morning. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. So much. And yes, I'm glad the notifications are working. I'm so glad. And we have a good morning to Lisa and a good morning to Dad Man. And Dad Man says, um, well, I talk to myself all the time. I do too. And I was ready to just chatter on for a bit about my stream. Um, and just hope that somebody was getting some some positivity from it. Um, so yes. But yeah, today is Monday, November 13th, and it does feel like a Monday. But this weekend we went and saw two movies. We went and saw Five Nights of Freddy, and I tell you, that it was a good movie. Um, it was rated PG-13, and it was a quote horror movie. Um, but it was geared down to where kids could watch it. It had jump scares. It had a little bit of blood and stuff, but nothing that was gross. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I was glad I went to see it. I saw it with Dad Man and the youngest, and we had a good time. We had a good time. So talking to yourself all the time, I think yes, it's called I am here pretty much by myself, and my youngest is in their room doing their thing, and we're cats, and we kind of do that. And but yeah, Dad Man, he is special. Yes, I agree with you. He is special. He's that special kind of special. Short bus special, but I am too. Yes, I think we all are, and especially on Monday mornings. Um, yep. I'm just kind of chattering to see maybe if a couple more people show up. If not, we'll just talk amongst ourselves, chat amongst ourselves. I say, I'm gonna like my. I guess I make double liked myself. I don't know. It says four people are watching. Um, well, actually, it says five people are watching. So I know two of those are me because I'm monitoring my YouTube and my Twitch. And so two of those are me. So three people are watching. Thank you all for watching very much. I appreciate it. Uh, Um, yeah, Dadman says, yeah, he did a stream about 1 o'clock and about 15 people showed up eventually. Yep, I figured I would just chat. And I know Monday mornings are hard. Monday mornings are hard. And some people just don't get moving uh, quickly. So this is making me do it. Was actually sitting here. I'm thinking of maybe later in the week when I have time, moving my computer to a new spot to open up the space where it's at because this room is being used for something else, and right now I'm taking up I don't know 2/3 of the space with my computer set up. So I think I want to maybe move it around next week. So I was just kind of sitting here trying to figure out where to move stuff and arranging furniture in my brain, which I do that for a couple days at least, at the minimum, months at the most, just arranging furniture and figuring it out. And when I do, then I'll just after the stream on whatever day, I'll just take everything apart and move it. So so that might be happening soon. We'll see. And I know Dadman is probably having a little his brain is hurting because whenever I do that, he just freaks out because I move. Just he'll leave for work and then come home and the house is rearranged, and he's like, "What did you do?" Well, I've been thinking about this for a while, so yep, I might be moving furniture around later this week. We'll see. We'll see. Well, it's about 7 minutes into the show, and I'm sure y'all didn't just come here and hear me talk about moving furniture and the likes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start off with our birthdays today. Today is November 13th, and here's some interesting birthdays today. The first one, I seem to always pick a male actor as my first one. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm I'm a girl or something. I don't know. But let's remove that because you can't read it, and that drives me crazy. We're gonna have to fix that because that just drives me insane with it covering up the birthday. So I took that out. So now our first one is Gerard Butler. Butler. I love Gerard Butler. He's been in 300. P.S. I Love You, Gamer, Law Abiding Citizen, the Has Fallen series. I call them Olympus Has Fallen. There's like three of them. I can't remember. But he also was the voice of Stoic the Vast in the animated film How to Train Your Dragon. And he was in Phantom of the Opera. And I think um, he sang, used his own singing voice. And I was looking to see if they did, and I was actually looking that up, and then it was like, oh, I need to check. So let's see if they did. I'm reading how. Well, of course, in the apparently he did use his own voice. And there was a quote from this article that says, "I always just sang for me for fun. Um, I was a shower singer. Then suddenly I had to sing Music of the Night for Andrew Lloyd Webber. At that point, I had two singing lessons. I took my first singing lessons for Phantom of the Opera." So he did actually sing in that movie. Well, he talks funny because he's Scottish. He was born in Paisley, Scotland. Yeah, I got my little list. Oh, we have somebody else here. Hello, that boy Tuna. Hello, welcome from the Twitch side. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you, thank you. And Cardi, thank you for dropping by to say hello. I'm so glad you're here. So, are you celebrating a birthday week or did you just celebrate a birthday weekend? If not, I will wish you happy birthday every day this week. Happy birthday week. I'm so glad you're here. Um, yes. Um, so we're talking about birthdays and Gerard Butler and some of the stuff is, and he has. Lisa says he has a tilt to his mouth. Um, and Masters Maniac Mexico says, "Good morning. Butler didn't sing. He produced sounds though. Well, considering that he was not a professional singer and he was to do the Phantom and Phantom of the Opera, Andrew Lloyd Webber of all things, I wouldn't have even attempted it. I would not have even attempted it. Oh, really? Maybe, yeah, maybe it's. I don't know. I'll have to now I'm gonna have to go watch and see. You've got me, very, very curious about that. But I will say, I am going to say I love Phantom of the Opera. I read the book, which is very, very different than, Andrew Lloyd Webber's version. I have watched the old classics of it, and I love Phantom of the Opera. So even though he might not have done the best, I still enjoyed it because it was Phantom of the Opera. So yes, and Dadman loves the honesty. You're, um, but yeah, you know, that's okay. That's okay. I was talking about earlier that we had went to see two movies this weekend, so it was a busy weekend. We went and saw Five Nights at Freddy, which was enjoyable. And we went and actually last night because Dad man wanted to talk about it on another stream, we went and saw the Marvels. Now a lot of people are going, "Why did you go see the Marvels?" Ugh. Well, I really told I told Dad man I would go if he would buy me a building block set, like another one that would go with the study I just built. And so we went and saw the Marvels, and I really was planning on just sleeping. I actually had they have the seats that the arms can go up, so you can kind of make it like a little love seat. And I actually had laid down on Dad Man's shoulder to to go to sleep. And I kind of peeked my eyes open and said, "Well, I'll see. I'll try to make an effort to watch it." It wasn't a honestly, it was not a bad movie. It was not a great movie, but I don't know if it necessarily deserves all the hate it's getting. But then I am not a Marvel aficionado. I don't read the comic books. I don't even follow the movie universe part of it. Um, at all. So, that being said, I didn't think it was a horrific movie. There was one actor, the there was one planet that they went to that I thought was silly, and they had some singing in it. It was like they talked by singing, and the head of the prince of the planet was an actor that I had watched. He's from South Korea. Uh, Park Se-joon, and I love him. I love some of the stuff he was in. He's a fantastic actor, and it really kind of made me sad to see what he kind of was resorted having to do in this. But beside there being some silly parts, I didn't think it was a horrific movie. It 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 I actually will say that I enjoyed it. Will I say that I would go watch it again? I don't know. Probably not. And I probably wouldn't watch it even if it came on television on a streaming service or something. But that being said, I think it doesn't deserve all the hate that it's getting. Some of the acting was over the top. I'm sorry, I love the girl that played the teenager. I thought that she was really good in it. She was a fangirl, and she was fangirling all the time, and I still remember fangirling over uh people that I idolize, having met them, and you're just stupid. Um and so I enjoyed it. I know some people aren't going to like it, and that's okay. Uh, like I say, I don't know the MC Universe, Marvel. I don't know any of that. Was it a great movie? No, no. Was it better than Ant-Man and the Flash? Yes, I will say that. So that's what it is. Oh, wait. So wait. Let me first off, Masters. Before you do, let me finish work. Let's see. Talk about that. Yeah, after 300 and the 12 pack of abs, yeah, I kind of started paying attention to Gerard Butler also. Um, and Dadman goes, objectifying much, and I agree with you. Maybe a little. Okay, yeah, yeah, yes, I have. Yes, yes, definitely, I have too. So we're in it together. Um, we're in that together. And I will tell you, in the Marvels movie, when I think his name was Prince Yon, came out from the water planet. I mean, I perked up. I said, "Oh, I'll take him." I literally said that out loud in the theater. So yeah, uh, it I kind of perked up. Um, so okay, so opinions on the movie. I'm going to take this down because now we're going to have opinions on the Marvel movie. So go right ahead. And if there's any spoilers, I guess I probably should say, if we're talking about the movie, go ahead. I'm very curious about people's um, opinions. Lisa has none because she'll never watch it. Okay, and that is perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. I actually went at the beginning to just to get some building block sets. He said he would buy some for me, um, and so I'm like, okay, damn it, I'll post it if we get any in the chat. If we don't get any spoilers in the chat, then I'm not going to put it up. I won't put it up until I start doing that. But there might be some spoilers so in the chat, so be aware. Um, so uh, yeah, you know, what is it? What's the saying? My opinion and 2 cents will make you two penny. If I what my 2 cents worth will make you 2 cents richer, 2 pennies richer. So that's my 2 cents on the Marvels. Five Nights at Freddy. I would recommend going to it. I thought it was good, and there was a little twist in there. I can't share a lot about it, but there was a little twist in there, and there were jump scares. That was the big thing, was the jump scares. And at the beginning you kind of went, "Oh, this is so stupid." And then when you figured it out, you went, "Oh, okay. That's not so stupid." Um, it was a kind of an intelligent movie for kids. Okay, let's see. We have some stuff popping up. I see it. Oh, here they are. Okay. So let's see. Are there So let's see. Let's just in case, let's find this and let's put here. There. There's that. So now I'm going to go look at the comments. Let's see. What did he say? The teenage actor is actually sympathetic, but Brie Larson is unlikable and no actress by any means. I agree with that. Brie, I agree with that. Uh, I think they gave her eye drops for the one scene where she was supposed to be emotional and cried. Monica Rambeau was portrayed okay, but the story was just cut to death. See, people that know the backstory and stuff, I understand. Um, I do understand the not liking it. The Valiant failed completely, and this is something I cannot forgive. All in all, it is boring and confusing, which a Marvel movie should not be. Fair enough. Fair enough. I am very, very I am quite it's very easy for me just to kind of zone out, and if I don't fall asleep, and thank you for behaving. Thank you. I know people have very, very strong opinions, and I agree. I think there were some scenes that were. I really do think there was one scene where Brie Larson was supposed to cry and be emotional, and I really think that they gave him those drops that make your eyes water, um, and drip down. Uh, there was just some scenes where they were just over the top. But like I say, it's a movie. I've gone to movies where I've regretted going to the movie, even though I get popcorn or nachos. Uh, this was not one of them. Ant Man, that last Ant Man movie and the last Flash movie, I hated that I even went to them, even though we got to eat popcorn. Because I love movie popcorn. It's nasty, but it's really good. So anyway, well, that was an added movie review, yes, and a movie review without you. Sorry about that. But now we're going to go on. We're going to go back to our birthdays. Gerard Butler, yes, he is 53-year-olds today, and born in Paisley, Scotland. And before the fame, he studied at Scottish Youth Theatre as a teenager and was a president of the Law Society of Glasgow University in Scotland. And he did not meet his father until he was 16 years old. Wow, very, very interesting. Yes, and did you say Flash? Yes, I did. And don't forget the monster movies where we cheered for the monsters. Yes, there are a lot of movies that were so bad that we ended up cheering for the monsters to win, and um, than um, than actual actors themselves. Well, he's your age. Sorry, I'm better looking. I got abs. Laugh, laugh, laugh. I'll behave. I'll behave. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Uh, you're the most handsome man I know. Absolutely. Oh, good. Got past that one. Just kidding. Just kidding. I love you, babe. And then our next one is Whoopi Goldberg. She's 67 years old. She's in air quotes comedic actress. Those air quotes are mine. Because who gained recognition for her leading role in the 1985 film The Color Purple. She won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for playing an eccentric psychic in the 1990 movie Ghost. She played one of the hyenas in The Lion King. And she also was on the series Glee for a while. Whoopi Goldberg, 67 years old, born in New York, a native New Yorker there. Yep. And then the next one, I always have to put somebody who's old, who's like a classic. And Robert Louis Stevenson. Oh my gosh, Robert Louis Stevenson. Stevenson. Oh, my mouth isn't working. Scottish author, and he wrote such classics as Treasure Island, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and he also wrote Kidnapped and A Child's Garden of Verses. Um, I love Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He did that kind of as a study of the duality of the human nature. Very, very interesting. If you haven't read the book, I recommend reading it. Um, I've watched. Oh yes, yes, you are correct. Let me get that. Whoopi was also Guinan on Star Trek: The Next Generation. I forgot that. I think I remember that she was a big Star Trek fan and was very excited to uh, to be on that show. You are correct. You are correct. So, Robert Louis Stevenson, and it says that he was a late reader. He didn't start reading until he was about 7 or 8, but when he did, he wrote. He started writing. He reading and he was writing, and he wrote so much as a child that his father was trying to discourage it because he wanted him to go into, I think it was law school, but he went he went to where his dad wanted, but he still continued to write. So Robert Louis Stevenson, a novelist, born November 13th, 1850. He died when he was 44 years old. So, yes, Robert Louis Stevenson. Now, this one, like I said, I'm trying to get some more sports stuff in there, and Dadman said he's going to be right back. So, hopefully, he's going to miss it, but I did tell him. And it is Buck O'Neill. Now, Buck O'Neill was the first baseman in a league that I'm afraid to say the name that I might get pinged, but it was when there was segregation and they had a special league for people of color. And he was a first baseman there, but he became the Major League Baseball first black coach on May of 1962. He was not the first full-time coach, but he did become a coach, breaking the color barrier of coaching in Major League Baseball. While he broke the racial barriers in the coaching side, Jackie Robinson broke the barriers as a player. So he was the recipient of the Beacon of Life Award and the Presidential Medal of Honor. And he was born in Carabel, Florida. That is so cool. And I'm trying to figure out, let's see, how old was he when he passed away? I'm going to try to do math. 1911 to 2000 would be 89, 95. Maybe he was 95 when he passed away. He was in his 90s. So Buck O'Neill, a groundbreaking coach of the Major League Baseball. So very, very cool. I love it when I find birthdays that have groundbreaking events that happen. And then we have Gary Marshall. Gary Marshall was born in 1934 and he died in July 19th of 2016. He was the creator of the TV series Happy Days. But not only that, but he was a director and he directed a lot of pretty popular movies at the time. Pretty Woman, Nothing in Common, Frankie and Johnny, Runaway Bride, and The Princess Diaries. I did not know he directed The Princess Diaries. His early career was that he started as a comedian, and in Hollywood, the first thing he started doing was he was primarily a joke writer. And I should have looked up to see what shows he wrote jokes for, but yes, Gary Marshall, a director, born in Bronx, New York, another New Yorker. Now this other one, when I saw the name, I thought this has got to be like a rapper that was, a positive rapper, but it's not. But it is not. So this person, their name is Meta World Peace, 43 years old. He was a basketball player. I'm going to read what it says. Fiery and unpredictable. He was an NBA swingman who entered the league as Ron Artest with the Chicago Bulls in 1999. He played for the Indiana Pacers from 2002 to 2006 and won the NBA championship with the Los Angeles Lakers in 2010. He changed his name from Ron Artest to World Meta World Meta Peace in 2011 in order to inspire and bring youth together around the world. So, a very positive reason why he changed his name. 43 years old today. So, happy birthday. I wonder if World is his first name. I mean, Meta is his first name, World is his middle name, and Peace is his last name. So, if you were to meet him as a courtesy, would you call him Mr. Peace? Hmm, I'm curious about that. I do not know. And that is all our birthdays today. I actually almost made Neil Young another year older today. His birthday was yesterday, and I almost put him on today's birthday list also. But no, I caught it. I caught it this morning actually. So happy birthday to you all! And if there's anybody that has a birthday that's either here now or watching this later, happy birthday! Happy birthday! Have a great, great, wonderful day. So I take it from the chat that the Marvels movie was not that popular, but that's okay. I was trying to think if there was anything else I had to just kind of chatter on about. I don't think there is. Today I'm going to get ready for my stream for tonight. So I'm looking forward to building Wally. He's going to be big. It's the pieces. It's so funny. I was looking at the Lego pieces. I like to take them out of the bag before the stream because the bags are very, very loud. And I put them in containers. I keep them separated. But I was looking at the Lego pieces and I'm like, my gosh, these things are humongous. They're huge compared to the ones I've been using, the mini builds, the mini blocks. And so I think these are regular sized Lego blocks, but I'm just so used to the things that are so much smaller. These look like the duplex blocks. I just think that's so funny that my perception is so messed up now with the building blocks. But yeah, oh well. Oh well. Well, now it's meme time. Oh, it's 32 minutes we've been streaming. Let's see. Let's look at some of our stats. We still have 51 followers. We have 6 watching. We have 3 likes. So if you're watching and you have not hit that like button, please do. It helps out a little bit. I have that boy Tuna on the Twitch side. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. We got 2 viewers well, 1 viewer on Twitch. They're not counting me, so we're doing good. We're doing good. For a Monday morning, I am very pleased. Now we're going to do our memes. And here we go. A lot of them are animals. I love some of the faces these animals have. Of course, it's Monday. Does this look like my Friday face? Hmm. Yep. There's some people today who this is their Friday, but just in general, just let you guys enjoy that cute little kitty face for a minute. I think, yep. Okay, let's see what's our next one. Oh, here we go. So Monday. We meet again. I'm making the faces. I'm reading it. I wish you guys could see. I guess you could if I turned the camera on, but that would be too scary on a Monday morning. That's a little pug, I think. I think they're adorable. I'm just letting you guys soak in the cuteness of these animals. I just think they're adorable. Oh my gosh. When you're back at work Monday morning trying to put on that smile. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Okay, I'm smiling. I'm happy. Yeah, okay. How much longer till the day's over? Okay, I'm smiling. I feel that's what that baby's saying. Hmm. How adorable. Or or it's gas. I'm pretty sure it's gas. I'm pretty sure that baby is going to need to be changed after that picture. Absolutely. Let's see what our next one is here. Happy Monday, or as I like to think of it, pre Friday. Let's be positive. It's a positive thing. Happy pre Friday, everybody. And then tomorrow will be pre Friday, and then pre Friday, and then pre Friday, and then Friday. Yay! I can't wait. And then I wish Snortopoopas was here because this is so true. Heading into Monday, be like, yes, cheers pre Friday. Yay! Can't wait for pre Friday to come. So, it's been one of those weekends. Tired, can barely get up. I know. I wish Snortopoopas was here because I saw that and I immediately thought of him. So, yes. Our crazy memes. I love the animal ones. I've been looking at memes and oh my gosh, I found some that have some business sign ones that are hilarious and names of businesses. Oh gosh, you could go into a rabbit hole just looking up memes and just looking at them. I laugh so hard. Oh my gosh, some of them are really funny. And some of them have the same thing over and over again, but I just look for the one where I like the best picture. So, yes, happy Monday, everybody. And try to put on that Monday smile. I know it's hard, but you can do it. You can do it. I know you can. Now, what do we celebrate on November 13th? Hmm. Whoops. Wait. I'm at, I'm pushing the wrong buttons here. Pushing the wrong buttons. Here we go. What do we celebrate on November 13th? Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So we got Monday, November 13th it was very hard me to find people. There's a lot of people born on November 13th, but hard for me to find ones that I wanted to put on my birthday list. Um, but I did find them, and there's not as many days to celebrate um, this day of November 13th, the day of the 13th of November. But the first one is National Hug a Musician Day. Well, that seems pretty self explanatory. And it basically, musicians are artists that make the world a much more beautiful and happier place. Well, most of them are. Some of them do not really make music. National Hug a Musician Day is the perfect time for showing a music maker how much they are loved and appreciated. Say, but it's important to remember that musicians don't have to be famous to be appreciated and loved. It was National Hug a Musician Day was founded with the idea of making it clear how much musicians are appreciated and loved. So, next time you see a musician, go give them a hug, especially today. But be sure to ask permission first because we don't want anyone to get in trouble. Yeah, it's kind of I think they're stretched. Some of these days to celebrate are stretching a little bit. And then the next one, I had to look this one up because I was really curious what this was. It's Symphonic Metal Day. Now, what is Symphonic Metal Day, you ask? Because I asked myself and I looked it up. Symphonic metal is metal music. Some so. Sym- I'm sorry. Excuse me a second. I had to Thought I had to sneeze. Excuse me. Some symphonic metal music is a heavy metal subgenre that is characterized by its complex time signatures and orchestral arrangements. Bands in this genre are heavily influenced by classical music. That's what gives it its distinct sound. Um, there are there can be symphonic black metal, symphonic power metal, symphonic death metal, and symphonic progressive metal. So there's a bunch of different versions of this. I went to a site and I listened to some of the music, and it's really not that bad. Um, let's see. I'm trying to. There was one other thing that it was talking about here. In this genre, the songs are often structured like orchestral compositions. They have intricate keyboard passages, double bass drum parts, complex guitar solos, solid bass, and a wide ranging of vocals from this genre. A lot of times there are women that are the lead singers, and they are classically trained singers. Most of them are. I found a website that talks about the 100 best symphonic metal bands and what um, and some videos on there. And I'm going to go ahead and post that link just so that later on you can check it out. It's just a very, very interesting subgenre of music, of metal music. So I think I posted. There we go. Yes. Um, National Accountant's Day is better. Dad man would appreciate that. And when is it kick? I think it's kick bus musicians butts day. Kick musicians butts day. I mean, here in Mexico, those guys enter an overfilled bus with a full combo and start to play salsa right to your ear. Also on Monday mornings. Okay, that would yeah, I would. I don't know if I would necessarily like that, even though I do love all types of music. On Monday morning, I think I'd want to be left alone. And he says Warlock and Whitesnake would be examples. Yes, this website right here that I posted it has a really neat. It has some lists. It has some YouTube videos that you can hear the music. I thought it was going to be much more different than what it was. I actually really, really enjoyed listening to it. Um, so I might have found a new genre of music that I like. Thank you. What day to celebrate? So I am going to be looking into them some. Well, Dadman, I'm glad you're back. And yes, it is in Lisa's mind, it's every day's a counting day for you. I don't know where Snort is. I miss him because I had a panda bear meme and he didn't see it. If he pops in, I'll show it again. And good morning. Whoops, wait. Oh boy, these keep on. Good morning, JT Kirk. How are you today? Happy Monday morning. Happy, joy. Put on that smile. Yay. The Monday smile, which yes, that meme. I love looking at Monday memes. And Damon says, hit that like button, folks. Even I forgot to. Thank you. And then there's a bunch of highs. And so Symphonic Metal Day. Check out Symphonic Metal. It's really, really it's real. I enjoyed it. Really good. I think everyone should try it. It's not what you think it is. And then our next day is Odd Sock Day. Okay. They even have a day for odd socks. And it says, while it used to be embarrassing to be caught wearing two different socks that don't match, now it has become commonplace and is even a fun fashion trend. In fact, many companies are now selling socks in packages where pairs don't even match. We actually, when we were down in Orlando, there was a store that you could buy just one sock. You just bought whatever sock you wanted, so you could buy odd socks. Yes, so it is a big thing. It says Odd Sock Day celebrates not only the freedom to wear whatever kinds of socks people want, but it also makes a statement about embracing differences and being kind to people instead of bullying them for being unique. So, Odd Sock Days. So, just take all your socks apart, throw them in your drawer, and then just whatever two socks you you pick up wear. I never paid attention to my socks, and you honestly want to know, I very rarely looked at people's socks to see if they were odd. I didn't really care. My goodness, I've even wore different shoes um, by mistake. But oh well, it is what it is. Um, oh my goodness, first day back after a week off. Not gonna lie, anxiety and stress is high. Oh, well, I'm so sorry. Will you hang in there? Here, I'm going to show you. I don't know if you were here to see the memes, but I'm going to hear this one. This is for you. Put on that Monday morning smile. This is your actually the week off and then Monday morning smile. Good luck. I hope your day is okay. It is uneventful. Um, for you. And we have hang in there and hugs for JT. It's National Hug a Musician Day. And there's some thanks and thanks. I missed some, I believe. And but there have been thanks throughout. And Masters Maniac Mexo, I wear Skeletor socks today. Would that do? Absolutely. Absolutely. And it says, good luck at JT. Sounds like you came to the right place. And LOL, that baby face. Yes, I love that meme. It was like, poor little thing. And it's forever, forever that person is going to um, be reminded of the face they made as a baby. So, yes, good luck on your day back. So, Odd Sock Day, which kind of coincides with the next one, which is World Kindness Day. And World Kindness Day first began as an observation by the World Kindness Movement, which I did not. I'm like, what the heck is this World Kindness Movement? It actually has been around since like 1997, and it started at a Tokyo based convention. It was registered as an official NGO, which I'm not sure what that means, under Swiss law in 2019. And the associations are and institutions are based in a lot of countries, including Thailand, the United Kingdom, Australia, and the United States. And they built um, uh, it, um, wait, let me get the sentence right. A range of associations and institutions are based in countries including Thailand, the United Kingdom, Australia, and the United States. And they've been built at this conference because of their combined dedication to promoting kindness in society. So that's how World Kindness Day started. It encourages everyone to be kind today. And not just today, but every day, but really focus on it by maybe donating books, food, or clothes to a local community shelter. Or we have in our neighborhood, a lot of places, they have these little they're like these little houses, they're called little libraries. Um, and you can put books in it, and people can just come and get a book if they want it. And they're like in parks or in neighborhoods. Um, and there's actually it's really cool. So you can put books in there for kids. Um, just be kind. It says uh, you can hold a door for somebody. You can compliment your neighbor on their garden gnomes. I love that they said that because I hate garden gnomes. But yes, just be kind. And I love this one. Dad man, Let your partner have control of the TV remote for the evening. So be kind, and not just today, but be kind every day. Every day should be World Kindness Day. So, yes, and they say kindness actually helps with your stress. People who are kind all the time produce 23% less cortisol, the stress hormone. So, kindness will help you be less stressful. And here, let's see. Dadman says, here's his tip of the day. Don't change your font size to 112. Yes, that's very big. Don't do that. You won't be able to read anything. You have to do page by page. And World Masters Maniac Mexico, the World Kindness Movement must be the headquarters of ultra evil good people. May the Lord prevent some of those guys ever cross my way. It's Monday. Are these devils trying to us to be kind? Oh, yes, it's Monday and we have to be kind. No, 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 I won't do it. I'm going to rebel. Oh, oh, just be kind. It's not that big of a deal. It's easy. And here, this is very interesting. Some of the activities you could do. It says give compliments, smile at strangers passing by, hold open a door, give up your seat on public transport, or compliment somebody sincerely on something they have done or have changed, such as wearing a new top or a new haircut. Even these small gestures are a nice way of showing kindness to others. And then they have like write a letter or poem to someone special, because writing it is that's a big deal to write something out. So very interesting. National World Kindness Day. Be kind. And damn, oh, sharing the remote. Okay, Dad man, yeah, said he did that at 3 a.m. this morning. Yes, he did at 3 a.m. this morning after waking me up because he forgot to do something. And we're like, ah, we woke up in a panic. And then he went back to sleep and then I said, I think I'm up. And he says, well, here, watch TV. And so I did. And Dad, throw the remote out the window before you hand over control. No, he knows. He goes, LOL, she overpowered me, man. No, masters, not like, oh, did your hairdresser use a mower this time? We need to teach you how to compliment. We'll work on that. It's sometimes it's an art on complimenting, but we'll get there. And then our last celebration is National Indian Pudding Day. What is Indian pudding, you ask? Indian pudding was an innovation of the English settlers when they came to the United States and encountered corn. Expanding on their previous favorite, hasty pudding, they created this dish to fill a need from the old world. The conversion was so successful, Indian pudding became a thing of its own and has since taken a place in the traditional foods of the New World. National Indian Pudding Day celebrates this long history. So what is Indian pudding anyway, and what is hasty pudding? I didn't know what either were. So I looked them up. Hasting pudding was in the United Kingdom. It's a classic dish of the United Kingdom, and basically it's like milk, butter, I think brown sugar, flour, salt, and other ingredients. But it uses flour and nutmeg to make this pudding. The main thing was flour. Well, with the Indian pudding, they use cornmeal instead of flour, and they use milk, butter. They use a little bit of flour for a thickener, but cornmeal is the main uh, base, and then molasses, eggs, cinnamon, nutmeg, and raisins. This is a baked pudding, and yeah, it's just basically a pudding. Instead of using flour as a thickener, it basically uses cornmeal as the flavor. I might try to make some of this. It might be interesting. I'm not a big molasses fan, so we'll see. Let's see. Where are we at? Yes, it was pudding. What type of Indian are we talking about? Dot or feather? Actually, it is from the United States, so I guess feather would be the the type of Indian, Native American, but the dish is called Indian pudding because at the time they called them Indians. I'm assuming, um, but yes, it's from the United States when the English settlers came over. So yes, that's what we eat here. Actually, people sell it every early morning in the streets as flan or gelatina. I thought flan was more caramely, and and not with the caramel. Very interesting. I'd like to research that a little more. It sounds like it would be delicious. It sounds like it would. Um, yeah, I would love to try that. Maybe can come and visit. Uh, and try some. I would love that. So that's our celebration days today. It's almost been an hour. We have 9 people watching. Thank you very much. We have 8 people watching on the YouTube side. We have 7 likes, and we have one person watching on the Twitch side. Thank you so much for watching. Um, it's caramelized, but it's made with corn flour. Very interesting. And we have a new guest. We have West Cagle here. Whoops. Let me make sure I pop it. West Cagle here. Hello. Welcome and good morning and happy Monday. Happy Monday to you. I'm so glad you could make it. We are actually kind of near the end of our stream today. This is a little shorter than normal. It's Monday, and I think we're all still kind of sleepy over the weekend. Like had a lot of stuff going on. Um, but we will be having I wish everybody has a wonderful week, and I'm going to take a little sip of drink, and then I am going to start the shameless promotion phase of the stream. Very good. So here goes our shameless promotion. First off, join me every morning at 9 a.m. for this show, Morning Musings with Mrs. DadmanWalking55. I just kind of get on here um, and chat away, talk about birthdays and celebrations, and show some funny memes, and just kind of try to get our day going with a little smile, maybe some laughter, and just start it off right. And I tell you, on Mondays, I think we especially need a little bit of dose of positivity there. Um, I actually, Dadman, I have 51 subscribers on YouTube, and on Twitch, I am at 31 followers. So I would love it if we can get some more followers on Twitch. I'd love to get 50 on there. I did reach my goal of 50 subscribers in 7 days. I now have a goal I'd like to try to just add 10 more for this week, and to be at 60 followers by next week. That's what I'm hoping. So, um, let's go for it. YouTube is telling me your stream has 8.4 thousand likes. Good job in making that happen. This stream here? Wow. Okay. Cool. So, yes, we do this every morning at 9 o'clock, and it's me just kind of chattering away and talking with the chat and just starting our day right. And I hope more people can come and just, like I say, just have a chill little bit time this in the morning before you guys start your day. And then our next thing is I'm doing is tonight at 8 p.m. I also do building a Lego and building block builds. Tonight we are doing a Lego build. We are doing a Wally build. I think it's going to be quite physically. It's going to be big, and I tell you, it was so funny when I looked. I take the bags and open them up, and I pour each bag in its individual container because they're very loud, and I don't want to take the time just opening them on stream. But I was looking at the blocks and they look so big. I'm so used to the mini blocks that these look almost like the duplex blocks. I think I know they're regular size, but they're just the Lego size. But I just thought it was so funny um, that how big these blocks look. It's going to be very weird working with them. Um, so so Kirk says, yeah, this stream here has 8.4 thousand. Well, good for this stream. Okay. I can't figure out YouTube. They're just so silly. It's so silly. And yeah, share out the channel into tweets and we can do this. Yes, thank you guys. That would be wonderful. And passing the 50, we will get you monetized. You will see, we will get it done. I will recommend you the whole week on my lives. If I can, I will raid. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Um, yes, and also, see, I have to do this. Let me see if I can get at least put your stream up because I usually ask Dadman to do that, but he is uh, doing a silly little thing called work. And so let, let's find. I'm gonna find your channel here real quick, even though you're offline. I can leave that out. So here is Master Maniac Mexico's Twitch channel. You guys go over there, follow, and show him some love. So we'd appreciate that. He does Lego builds, and I believe, if I'm correct, do you play board games online too, or do you? I'm not sure. I've only seen the Lego builds, or the building block builds, and not necessarily Legos. That you do. You were working on the Enterprise, I think, this weekend. I don't know if you completed it or not, but yes, go and follow his channel. He does some really cool stuff. So yes, tonight we are doing Wally, and I did too. I loved the Wally movie. I thought it was so so sweet. And yes, he does board games and role play games, and it's really neat over there to listen because he speaks German, Spanish, and English on the channel, and it's so fun to I just love listening to your shows, and even if I don't understand what you're saying, I love it. I it's so cool. So go over there, watch him play some board games, watch him do some role play games, listen to him talk, watch him build some building blocks. It is just so much fun. Oh wow, he has finished the Enterprise and he's going to do Yoda next. How cool! And Dad Med saying, don't forget to get that upgrade to play Fortnite with us. Yeah, Dadman. Yep. Dadman and Fortnite. Absolutely. So how cool is that? So yes, I'm doing Wally tonight. Go check out Master Maniac Mexico's page on Twitch. Uh, Twitch is not as Twitch has got this bad reputation, and I'm telling you, go over there and try it out. There's some great streamers that exclusively are on Twitch. They're not all bad. Go over there and check them out. They have some really, really cool stuff over there. I would highly recommend that. And also on Wednesday, I'm going to be streaming at a special time at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm not sure what I'm going to be building. I might be completing the Wally, or I might just pick one and just close my eyes and pick a build and just do it. I might have the chat pick. I'm not really sure yet what we're going to do. I was hoping I'd have another one of the mini city rooms to do, but we didn't get them in time. So I'm not really sure what I'm doing. Maybe I'll go get it tomorrow and we'll build something. But yeah, that's at a special time at 1 p.m. because on Wednesday evening, I believe it's at 8 o'clock. Dadman, correct me if I'm wrong. Dadman is going to be doing a movie stream with Miss Daisy Blossom, and they're going to be talking about they call it the Nuke the Fridge Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. They're going to be reviewing and talking about that on Wednesday evening at 8 o'clock. So you guys go there and support that. And I wish I had the slide to promote it, but I didn't. Um, so yes, I still have a big. Oh, he's saying no, don't go buy it. You still have a big box of MPS stuff to do. I'll probably do one of the that's National Park Service, guys. For you don't know. And yes, that show is Wednesday night at 8 p.m. on Dadman's channel, Dadman Walking 55. On only Dadman Walking 55. There are imposters out there, so just make sure you're following that one. Let me look and see real quick about putting that link out there. Uh, Let me look real fast. I'm having to, like I say, multitask, and it's a little interesting here. Let's see, subscriptions. Come on, help me find them. Da, da, da. Oh, here it is. Let's find this. Is it scheduled? Oh, it's not scheduled yet. Okay. Well, anyway, I'll just give you his channel then. So here you are, can go over to Dadman's channel. And, I really hate I got to fix my computer screen. I believe that's it. Here's Dadman's channel. Go over there and check it out. Follow, and check out his stuff. He's got some really good things there. So, like I say, Wednesday at 1 p.m. It is at a special time. It also helped me kind of see maybe some of these times might work. Maybe not always in the evening. Try to get some different people because I got people in different time zones, different countries, and see if maybe some of these early streams might work for some of these builds. We'll see. Still working out the times and the schedules. Now, this one, Ko-fi. If you guys like what you see and want to support me, I would greatly appreciate it. I've said this before. 24 years ago, I quit getting a paycheck. I had never quit working. I spent the last years raising my kids. I homeschooled them. I graduated them all from high school. They are now adults. So I considered myself retired for a couple years, and now I thought I started streaming, and I really like doing it. But I thought, it'd be great if I could make a little bit of money to help support the family, help support this streaming habit I have and my building block habit. So if you guys would like to support me, you can go to Ko-fi at Mrs.DadmanWalking55 and make a donation. You don't have to. If you do, it's appreciated. I don't love you anymore. I don't love you any less if you do or don't. But it's there available if anybody would like to support the channel. And also, I do have a wish list. It's a privacy wish list, privacy first wish list, they call it, which means that if you send me something, I don't know your information. I don't know your address or anything or your real name. Unless you give it, I don't, and you don't know mine. It's just to keep it private because I know that some people are concerned about that. And I understand totally. So this is my wish list. If you want to go kind of get a little peek into my brain and see kind of a little bit about me, go to that wish list because I've got books, I've got household goods, I've got computer stuff, I've got a plethora of things there. And the big thing I do have there are building blocks. I literally took basically my Amazon wish list that I had already made and put it in Throne, and most of it was building blocks. If you do gift me a building block set, I will prioritize building it on stream. So, yeah, go over there, kind of get a little peek into my brain. It might scare you, it might make you laugh. I'm not really sure. So, yeah, I have that's going on. My links, I for my live streams and video on demand or VODs, you can go to YouTube at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, or you can go to Twitch TV, twitch.tv / Mrs. Dadman Walking. No punctuation, no numbers because they don't allow them. Then my streaming schedule on Twitter is at M Dadman Walking. So, you know what? They must. Oh, I know why on Twitch I don't have 55. Somebody already took it. That's why. Because they do allow numbers because Dadman has numbers. But somebody already took it, and it's probably me, and I just forgot. So maybe one day I'll find it and it'll become Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. I don't know. That's so silly. But yeah, so that's where you can find me. I am starting to do some impromptu build streams when I get bored, and or I don't want to do the dishes or laundry, and I'll come in here and build some Legos, and I'll do it online. But you can only find that out either from the notification, or I will try to give a little bit of notice on Twitter, or X as it is now called, that I am doing those impromptu streams. And you are welcome, Dadman, for putting that post out. Um, you are so welcome. And I want to go to that restaurant you and Mister went to twice on your last trip. What restaurant was that we went? Oh, yes, Uncle Lou's. Uncle Lou's, yes. It's delicious. Uncle Lou's, Dad, man, I can almost guarantee it. And I did see the one I did see the one, where is it? Let me, what? And again, am I going to force you to do housework? No, you don't. Take it easy today. Take it easy today. But the only thing I do find that if you don't do what you're supposed to do that day, it just doubles the next day. Sometimes I just leave the dishes in the sink to deal with later, and then I come back and they've multiplied. They're like rabbits. And so it's probably just better that you just do it. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Um, but yes, it's Uncle Lou's. It is delicious. I would recommend. Uncle Lou's is a restaurant in Tennessee. I can't remember what city. I'm so bad. But oh my gosh, their fried chicken was amazing. If we drove by, I would just drive by and get food and eat it in the car if couldn't stop. It was delicious. What? Yep, Mrs. I'm scheduled to be off next week. We have no one scheduled to visit, but I can work too. Up to you, LOL. Oh, yes, and it's in Memphis, Tennessee. Yes, so worth it. Well, I guess we'll have to talk about this, Dad, man. The home of Elvis. We actually went by the birthplace of Elvis one time. We literally just drove by it. I refused to pay money to go look at a little wooden shack, basically. Um, but yes, we actually saw the birthplace of Elvis. And we may have to keep driving north to see our friends in Michigan or Wisconsin. Well, maybe we just keep driving. If we both could, it'd be so cool if we could retire. We could get a motor home of some sort, or not anything real big, and and just be able to drive. But we'd have to have some kind of way that we could stream because I've now got the bug. I really like doing this. And it was Tupelo, Mississippi was his birthplace. And near there was also the first Kentucky Fried Chicken restaurant, I believe. So, and Smiley, kind of I think that's kind of like a laughy smiley face. And JT Kirk says, don't drive up until May. It is very, very dreary the next 6 months. Laughy face. I understand that. But living in Florida, we don't have any seasons. Actually, last night, walked outside and it was cool. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was so happy that the weather was cool and that could wear long sleeves. Um, because it's like been hot here. It's so crazy. Um, and Elvis is such an icon, also for Germany. Did you know he served in Germany? I think I did. I think I did know that. But yeah, Elvis is known pretty. Yeah, he's international. You say Elvis, and people know. You don't have to say anything. You don't even have to say his last name. And Dadman loves dreary. He just needs to avoid the ice. And Lisa's like, yes. So excellent. I think today has been a wonderful day. I wasn't even sure if I was going to get to an hour today. And I've had some wonderful time with you guys in chat, but sad to say, it is kind of time to leave and face this Monday. I don't want to. I would like to just stay here and just chat with you guys all day, but I can't. And JT Kirk said he only knew how to say Don Donkashon. Did I say it correctly? He knows how to say more than I do. So everybody, thank you all for coming, and I will see you next time. And remember to be kind because it is World Kindness Day, but be kind every day. Show some love, and remember you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And I wish you all peace. Bye, everybody.